were able to basically accomplish whatever goals you had this week. And I wish you the best weekend as you prepare for this upcoming week. I have something that's been burning in my thought process for a while, and it involves this thing right here: water. Should water be free? I want you to just think about it for a second. This thing right here, should it be free? And think about the fact that we're paying for bottled water. We're paying for bottled water. We also have to pay water bill. We also have to pay for water, sewage, and all these bills. But water is something that we use, right? But water can also cause a lot of damage, just like what you saw that happened down in Texas, right? The floods that led to the unfortunate demise of a lot of people down there in Texas. But have you ever looked at your water bill and looked at it closely and see exactly what you're being charged? The service fee. Do you now know that they're charging you a customer service fee on your water bill? Did you approve that? It seems like everywhere you look, somebody is stacking on some kind of fee and presenting some kind of bill to you. And they want you to be able to pay these bills regardless of your situation. And these bills, by the way, don't go away. Okay? If I paid you money and you gave me credit because I overpaid you, but then you turn around and do an adjustment to make the credit disappear, how's that helping anybody? You know? These companies that apparently, I don't know if it's been privatized, but in some of the municipalities, just like with the utilities, the water corporation, because that's what they are, okay? The water corporation is deriving so much money from folks that it appears that something is up. Because if you really check this water that they're supposedly making us buy or pay for indirectly, it's not any better than these ones that they put in the bottle. What's to say that they don't take bad water, bottle the bad water, and turn around and serve us bad water and charge us for drinking bad water? When is this gonna stop? Very good and very nice. Whatever, dude. You're full of shit. John Ali, be very respectful on this chat because I'm gonna block you. All right, Hana Water Energy. Yeah, water. That's what I've been complaining about. What exactly is this whole thing about water? And why are we being charged this much for water? That's what I want to know. Can somebody tell me why we have to pay this much money for water? Do you know this bottled water alone costs like $3? $3 for this bottled water. On top of that, you got to pay an average. They're talking about you used 60,000 gallons of water. How? How did I use 60,000 bottles of water? Oh yeah, don't forget the plastic too. This plastic, you go to the landfill, there's plastic all over the place. Okay, so you tell me, what exactly are we doing? We're paying for water, buying bottled water that ends up in the landfills. These things do not disintegrate. They go into the ocean. You know, the wildlife, you have to worry about wildlife being, you know, disturbed by plastic. You go through the ocean, it's all this. So when is it gonna give? What if we get to a situation where all we're doing is not paying for water? Why should we be paying for water? You know what I mean? Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. Look at this guy gonna run the red light. Go ahead and run it, Florida boy. I'm not running no red light for nobody. But anyway, this thing right here gets to the bottom of what I keep talking about, because I'm a big believer that There's a cabal that's been running stuff for quite a while, and this cabal is responsible for everything that's going on right now. It's a cabal. And I'm telling you right now, the water has a history. I know it does, bro. It's a water bottle. I'm sick of it. I don't even want to drink this water. I looked at my water bill and I'm like, you know what? This is bullshit. All right? And I'm going to just show you this part. I'm going to show you this part, okay? I paid them so much money and they're coming back and they wanted some more. They don't know what to stop. You see this right here? You see this trend in the water? Okay? Consumerism. Yeah, it's consumerism, but can we just live like, look at this. This is the trend. It's telling me like right here, you see the trend? Okay? All right? Is that about normal? Okay? As of last month, apparently, you can blame it on the summer. Is this really summer? Is that why this thing went up like that? I don't know. I don't think it's just summer. It could be something else, okay? So that's the trend. And I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, you know what? Something don't make sense because there's consumerism, okay? But I've been paying big dollars for water. I buy bottled water. I pay for water bottles. I pay for water bills. Water should be free. Okay? Look at this. See that? That's how much I'm paying for water. That's $800 right there. That's $400. That's $600. When is it going to end? Just water. Just to freaking drink water. You can call it consumerism, but when is this greed going to stop? Who's actually benefiting from all this stuff? Who set up this stuff where we got to pay for shit that's supposed to be free? Who set it up? Even when you ration your water, you still see your water bill skyrocket. Am I the only one that's thinking this is the biggest scam ever? Paying for water? You know, then you get people saying, oh yeah, we're going to give you water. The water is alkaline water. It has this water. Enough for this water scam already. Don't get me started about the electricity shit too. The gas and electric and stuff. As a matter of fact, there used to be a company named Duke Energy here in Florida that took advantage of a lot of people. And one of them senators from Florida used to work as a corporate executive of that energy company, you know. But so there's a lot of stuff going on with this utilities, folks. A lot of stuff. And then you can see people they want to privatize and extract all the profits from this utilities. The thing they got going too now is that they don't want to see a paper bill. I had to literally print that stuff and do some analysis of my water bill. Because now it's like, oh, they send you an email, and if you don't get the email, next you know, you're late on your water bill. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Is it time we stop paying for water? If it is, how are we going to get out of it? If not, what do you recommend we do? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? I'll be talking to you guys later. Have a great weekend.